Hello everyone! This is Saurian Target welcoming you back to the next episode in our Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt playthrough series. We're on to episode 9 with the 9th and final map here. Well, I guess final depending on how you decide to play the game. As we discovered or talked about last week, Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt technically ends on Bazmashirok's Fog. That's the final map in the game. But you know me, I don't care for the fog maps, and Bazmashirok's Fog with its 4 dinosaur roster, glitched background image, and also bugged icon there, still indicating that it's locked. I decided to go ahead and get that one out of the way, and then conclude this game the way the other Carnivores reboot games, Carnivores HD and Reborn, conclude the way they did on Bazmashirok's Dusk. Kind of with a final culmination of all the features and events leading up to this point. And we're going to go ahead and rock the sniper rifle for this hunt. The sniper rifle is it's best utilized in wide open spaces, which Bazmashirok's is, being a big open desert. And again, it's kind of supposed to serve as your final grand ultimate weapon for the series or the game. So we're going to go ahead and do that as we conclude. As far as equipment goes, we don't need the pro license. I'm going to strap it on anyway, rocking our usual revolver, double ammo, and the decoy. I've also got some player upgrades purchased, light clothes, increased camouflage, cover scent increase, and quiet boots, as well as some mist upgrades, the applicable ones here, decoy recharge, and the retriever bot speed recharge. Now, with these player upgrades, I don't know if you need the actual camouflage and cover scent for them to work, or if they work without them. In which case, why would you need this base camouflage and cover scent? Because I don't think these have any sort of score reduction. That might be something that needs to be addressed in the game, whether or not, that actually affects your score. But regardless, that's what we're working with today. So let's go ahead and start our, final hunt on Bazmashirok, at least final as far as the main playthrough goes. And as you know, my request last week was for you guys to tell me which sort of video structure you prefer, whether long form with all of the commentary displayed, or a little more chopped up, getting to kind of just see the highlights of each hunt. And I appreciate all the feedback you guys left on that particular video. There was a lot of good feedback to digest and take in. It seems to be, although both sets were preferred, both video structures were preferred, that the long form one is the one that you guys seem to enjoy the most. So that's what we're going to do today, which is fine by me. It's less editing on my part. So we're here on Bazmashirok's Dusk, an absolutely gorgeous looking map. This skybox truly is. Man, I love it. It looks fantastic. And we have an Ankylosaurus up here at this little lake. Let's see, the wind is, of course, not good. Why would we ever start a hunt on some good wind? But I think it'll be fine for taking this guy down. And he is a 6, I think it's at 656. Yeah, 656. So nice, sizable Ankylosaurus here. We will go ahead and check out the trophy room after this hunt is concluded, because I want to go ahead and recap some of the trophies that I've gotten, both in hunts for you guys, with you guys, tagging along in the videos, and hunts on my own time. And we'll see how any of these new trophies we get today compare. So he's already heading off, which again is fine. Our wind is good. I don't see anything else except for this Triceratops out here, which is in 1106. Decent sized Triceratops, definitely on the higher end of the Triceratops weight range. Oh, and is he... No, he's not. Okay, I saw the tail flip. Thought he might have been drinking again. But it looks like if we don't get stuck on rocks and keep this up, running alongside him, we should be in position for a really good shot once he... Oh, I think he's kind of angled. No, he's not. Okay. Thought he might be angling this way, but I think we'll still get a decent shot. Stand up, get right behind that leg. There we go. All right. Now that is how you want to start a hunt. One shot, one kill. Ooh, hello. You would be 1094. That's That's okay. See if we can drop shot you. That's gonna be a no. He's coming in to say hi, looks like. Or goodbye. Okay, there we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was a little too close for comfort. Stegosaurus on the run. Stegosaurus hit. Whew, this is that one of those crates? That the texture doesn't load in from that certain distance. That's funny. Okay, Triceratops 1094. Fine. Stegosaurus did go down, which is excellent. Ankylosaurus is definitely a record. We're gonna go ahead and claim him. This is a absolutely chaotic start to this hunt, but I'm okay with that. We're all about the action-packed dinosaur hunting over here. And I didn't even get to see how big this guy was. 489 is not bad. But again, we've got an almost 5.2 ton, so we're going to go ahead and leave him be. Maybe as bait. 129. Oops. I had the sniper out already. Oh, I don't know if I led that too far or what happened. Oh, no, it didn't. All right, got him. Cool. And what do you know? 643 is not bigger. I'm going to go ahead and wait. I have struggled quite a bit hunting Ankylosaurs in this playthrough so far. Let's see, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Gotta make sure I've got the revolver out, just in case. Don't want to be fumbling around with that sniper rifle when a Ceratosaurus comes charging towards me. And, let's see, 135. Good grief. Yeah, that is actually a record. I think 126 is our largest, so we'll go ahead and take you back. And let's go see if we can't track down this Ankylosaurus. So again, we're going to go to the trophy room after this hunt wraps up, just to kind of overview where we're sitting as far as dinosaur trophies go, kind of compare what we claimed today with what we had, and then just talk a little bit more about our next episode in the series, because again, 138, please. That felt like an excellent hit. Please let it have been so. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, so we're going to talk about our next episode once we get to the trophy room, because again, this is just the final episode in terms of unlocking new maps, going to new places, which is kind of what I wanted this particular series to be. I've got a special episode coming up next that I think you guys are really going to like, and of course we'll continue this playthrough series as Dinosaur Hunt gets more updates that we can show off. Please don't run me over, pal. Oh, yes. Man, the sniper rifle is overpowered. It's definitely an in-game weapon, because there's not a chance I would have taken this guy down if I had that measly little crossbow. Which I do love. I'm sorry, crossbow. You're my weapon of choice, but you do take a bit of adjusting, getting used to, when all you gotta do with this thing is point and click, and that's it. So that's what we'll do after this episode, but I thought that, or after this hunt, excuse me, but I thought that while we're out here on the final, oh, we're doing this already. Sheesh, I can't get a single coherent thought in. Can I get a range, please? 7.9. Sheesh. This dude be large and in charge. All right. Oh, all right. We're doing this. Ooh, let's pause. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose everything right here. Maybe? Or maybe not? Oh, is it the rock? Is the rock throwing him off? Oh, we bugged the Rex. No. Oh, man. I really wanted this guy to be a one-hit kill. Oh, well. At least we're safe, I guess. I'm gonna waste so much ammo doing this. I don't know what else to do, really. I mean, I don't want to lose all my progress, but also this is really cheap. Okay. Although, that said, this might provide a good opportunity to talk about that particular mechanic that I mentioned in my, oh, it's been several videos ago, talking about how, basically, so in Dinosaur Hunt, To alleviate the whole standing on a rock exploit that Carnivores players sometimes do where dinosaurs can't reach you, I proposed that if a dinosaur, or if you are on a rock that is above a dinosaur's height, that it should just circle the rock, kind of like this, so that, you know, if you want to evacuate and keep all your stuff, it's still something you have to take down and overcome in order to actually evacuate and keep all your score, your gems, your trophies, and all that. So this is kind of what I had in mind, although the Rex definitely should be able to reach us on this rock. This isn't the rock I had exactly in mind, but say you're on a big rock, the Rex can't reach you or shouldn't be able to reach you, just have it do this, so that way I still have to kill it before I can call in the retriever bot and keep all my stuff. So, let's try and deal with this. This really does make me kind of sad. This is so cheap. And none of these shots are landing. You can see what I mean. I mentioned that the Rex can eat up like body shots all day long. How much ammo do I have left in this thing? One shot. What do you know? And, oh, 2 shots, I guess. Okay. And it took almost all of them to get the Rex. Great. So let's see what the damage was. Hello? Do please register. 10 hits. Sheesh. 7.9 is big, but that was, that was super. I cheesed that one up. I think we're just going to go ahead and leave him here. I wonder if a dinosaur was small enough and it ran underneath him, would I be safe? I doubt it. Well, I guess that's the end of that. So long, Chief. I apologize for the manner in which you went down, but we'll go ahead and grab one more dinosaur, I guess, with what little ammo we have. And then, let's see, depending on our time, what's our time looking like? About 15 minutes. You know what? I think that's all right. I think we can go ahead and run on back. So I thought we'll make sure it's a good dinosaur. We'll make sure it's a record of at least something, and we'll keep this out just in case. We do have ammo in this, so we could take down more dinosaurs, I guess. But they definitely wouldn't be any records that I'd want to keep if they don't go down in one shot. And unless I get super lucky, like that revolver heart shot Cerrato from the last episode, I don't think I'd want to keep any of them. So I thought, since we're here on the last episode as far as just, you know, unlocking stuff goes, progression through the game, we've all had a chance to see it, to play it, just, you know, see how the game unfolds. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to kind of just recap, overview what the game's like right now, what I think it needs, just in a more casual sense. I've gone over my my thoughts on what I think the game needs in a more formal fashion in several videos over the past few months, but I think this would be a good time, having played it again for the 2nd time, or, you know, technically the 4th time, depending on how you want to count that. Just to see again what I think the game needs. We're pretty low on Cerratos, the Rex is gone, so I think we can keep it pretty casual here. So the game is, of course, I think really fun. You know, when you compare Carnivores HD and Carnivores Reborn, I always asserted that Carnivores HD was the better of the 2 games just because it was more fun. But throw Dinosaur Hunt into the ring, and I'd say Dinosaur Hunt is far and away the most fun version of this particular game. And that's down to Rex bug notwithstanding. The dinosaurs are just fundamentally more fun to hunt because their pathfinding and locomotion's been fixed, it's been overhauled from the ground up. And so I think that just makes the game on a base level playable. It's more fun to play because the dinosaurs actually work. So this is the one, and I'm glad it's the one that's on the most recent console that I have out, because it's the one that I enjoy playing the most. Now, the dinosaurs do have their quirks, as we just saw. You know, some of them get a little bit bugged if, I guess, you get pressed up against a rock. The Rex couldn't get to us, even though it definitely should have been able to. And there were other things, you know, like if you shoot a predator or a triceratops, they'll run off and stop for a few seconds before they'll come back to charge at you like a heat-seeking missile. So that could use some adjusting. The Ankylosaurus and Stegosaurus are still missing their defensive animations, but beyond that, the dinosaurs are fun, and they are so much more playable and huntable than they have been in the past, especially in regards to Reborn. So the game is fun. I just really think what it needs is some variety. I know the big thing people want right now is new dinosaurs, new maps, new weapons in terms of DLC. And obviously the game needs those things. 6 dinosaurs, 4 weapons, and 3 maps are not enough for a 2022 hunting game. But I think before that, the game just needs more variety in what it has right now. Because what it has right now is fun, but variety is the spice of life. And right now we've kind of got just an edible, but a bland chicken, you know? Something that needs a little bit of spice, some seasoning to go on it, to make it more fun. It's good, but it's not, oh man, it's not quite what I think it needs to be. Can we get an eye shot on this guy? We can. Alright, that's all of our sniper ammo. We're down to the revolver. Let's see here, 134. I think that 136 or 38 we just claimed was a little bit bigger. So we'll go ahead and leave this guy. Although I didn't check the high score. High score on you was 214. It's pretty good. Go ahead and take it. Not bad. So, what I think the game needs right now, more than anything, is just some more variety. Because let's say we get, over the course of the next few months in 2022, for Dinosaur Hunt, we get a couple of new DLC dinosaurs, a new weapon, and a new map. I'm just, trying to think realistically, small dev team, niche game. I don't want to go, overboard with expectations. Give each one of those about a month, and I think we'll just be back to square one here. We've played the map, we've used the weapon, we've hunted the dinosaur, and now, we're just kind of back here again, craving the new. I think if the game had more variety in terms of what it has right now, it would be so much more replayable. Give us the skin types for the dinosaurs, extra patterns. Give us, additional weapon skins. Give us sexual dimorphism with the dinosaurs. All of these things like, medals, whether we shoot a diamond or a gold or, something like that. It gives more replay value to this game. I keep mentioning Call of the Wild because, again, I've not played the Hunter Classic, but Call of the Wild is my gold standard for hunting games, and I think it's a lot of people's. I played that game for 4 hours yesterday. And it didn't feel like 4 hours. I was so invested in what I was doing. Dinosaur Hunt, I'll play for maybe 40 minutes at a time. A couple of, 20-minute hunts, and then that's it. Because every dinosaur looks exactly the same. All I'm really doing is going for size records, and that's like the only bit of variety the dinosaurs have. Ooh, this could be tricky. What's our size looking like, pal? Come on, give me a read. 1.3? Alright, we can screw this guy up. Yeah, it's like... Sorry, I'm gonna focus real quick. Probably should go ahead and get rid of this guy. Okay. Are all the predators bugged? Because I'm not even next to a rock right now. Huh. Alright, so the dinosaurs do have quirks, as we've noticed. 1.3, and how many hits was that? If it would please let me 8. Oof. That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry, but we had to do what we had to do. And we're down to about 10 shots in the revolver, so let's make sure we're aware of that. I don't want to point and click and then have nothing happen if we desperately need this thing. So just, yeah, I mean, the amount of variety in Call of the Wild is what keeps people coming back to it and sticking with it. It is, I think, a better standard of what a 2022 hunting game should be. Carnivores Dinosaur Hunt, and, that's just, the Carnivores reboots in general, are painfully, I think, maybe a bit mistakenly faithful to the original Carnivores game. In terms of just content and what you can unlock and just what keeps people coming back to the game, this game plays very much like the original Carnivores, which was, structured very differently than hunting games are now. So I think it needs just a little more variety to keep people, coming back to the game and sticking with it. So I think if we got that first, that would just increase what's already here in the base game in terms of getting people hooked, getting people coming back, having, different adventures, on the game, collecting different things. So let's take, for example, this T-Rex that we bugged out and then took down just a few moments ago. So that was a record-sized T-Rex, and that's really the only hook that made me want to hunt that Tyrannosaurus. Model-wise, it's the exact same. Skin-wise, it's the exact same. Size-wise, it is different, but again, if it had metals, it might be different, but again, that would determine how exactly metals were implemented into the game, if they are. Otherwise, if that was a smaller T-Rex, I wouldn't really have a desire to hunt it, like I would if it were a male or female that I didn't have, or a skin type I didn't have, or a metal I didn't have. But as it stands, it's just kind of like, oh, another T-Rex, I hope it's bigger, because if not, I don't really want to go for it. So I think just building on that, what the game has in terms of its just base build, would go a long way in keeping people coming back to it and getting new people invested in it. Because right now, in terms of dinosaur hunting games, I mean, I guess Dinosaur Hunt is competing with Prehistoric Hunt, which I think Prehistoric Hunt, in terms of just what systems it has in place, is more in-depth and fleshed out than Dinosaur Hunt. You know, I'm a Carnivores fan. I want to support Carnivores, the brand, as much as I can, because it means a lot to me. But I gotta say, in terms of just the systems in place, Dinosaur Hunt, it has metals, it has sexual dimorphism. Well, it has male and female dinosaurs. I don't really know if that plays into differences in the model or not. But it's also got, you know, metals and just a plethora of things to keep players invested in it. Now, it's lacking the level of polish that I think... Oh, that's just a phantom sound. It's lacking the level of polish Dinosaur Hunt has in terms of environments and dinosaur behavior and whatnot. But I mean, in terms of the systems in place, it already feels infinitely more replayable. And so I think Dinosaur Hunt really needs to bring itself forward, because it's competing with Call of the Wild, it's competing with Prehistoric Hunt, and I just don't want it to fall to the wayside. I want it to have those things that, you know, trigger that dopamine hit in me, right? Like, I go hunting for diamonds and rares and Call of the Wild, and different fur types, and different, you know, antler sizes or horn sizes. It's like, this is the stuff that gets me hooked and keeps me coming back. Not just, you know, the same model over and over again. So, that's been an extremely long-winded and rambly talk about where Dinosaur Hunt is right now. Taking a bunch of dinosaurs down, I guess that's been a, I don't know, has it been a fitting finale? Who's to say? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide back home. But I think with that, having run almost out of ammo and pretty much everything, we'll go ahead, call the retriever bot back, and we'll head back to the trophy room and see what we are looking like back there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little peek into what it's like to play through Dinosaur Hunt. Again, I know most people have. Oh, if we just got a Parasaurolophus, we'd have the Grand Slam. Took back a few dinosaurs, so that'll be good to check out. But again, as far as unlocking new stuff goes, I hope this has been enlightening for you guys. Maybe if you have been struggling with the game, or maybe not been able to play the game yet because you're waiting for the PC release, I hope this has been a good way to just see what the game is like. Again, I know we've had the game for about 8 years now, 9 years, good grief. So I know nothing here is really, you know, that new or eye-opening, but I still hope it's been fun nonetheless. So let's take a look at what we've got here. I have added some trophies since our last little trophy room tour there at the end. Got this tiny little T-Rex. If you want to get small dinosaurs, like I usually do, go to Delphius Hills during the day. Slap on the Pro license and go to Delphius Hills during the day. You will find the smallest dinosaurs you have ever seen in your life. That's where I got this little bitty Tyrannosaurus. I got this Tyrannosaurus, if it'll show up, a 719, which is bigger than our 6-ton, but not quite as big as that 7.9, on the Great Forest at Fog. Now, this Rex unfortunately was bugged, so I did manage to get it down on one hit, but still felt a little unfortunate. It was so cheese, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. So I believe, yeah, 126, we are improving our Ceratosaurus today. So let's go ahead and 138 was the big one. All right, that's exciting. And my smallest Ceratosaurus is currently sitting at a 0.86. I think I also got him at Delphius Hills. We'll go ahead and throw, oh yeah, our Ankylosaurus. Finally, I've had this guy since almost the beginning of the playthrough. A 5.39 ton, 5-hit Ankylosaurus. I have hated having this guy in here. So now we can replace him with a 6.56, 1-hit Ankylosaurus, which is so much better. That is so much better. My smallest Ankylosaurus is a 3.56, and oh yeah, you, I'll get rid of you later. I really don't like this Ankylosaurus trophy. Just so many bad memories. We'll go ahead and place the rest of our, I think we just brought Ceratosaurs back. Yeah, here we go. There's our our old record, 1.26. Here is our 1.29 that we snagged at the beginning of the hunt. And let's see, we should still have, yeah, here we go. Another trophy mount there. All right, so that's all of my trophies placed. Again, it's a pretty big difference. I went back to check my Carnivores HD records. It's a pretty significant difference in the dinosaur sizes in this game compared to that game. I think my smallest Rex in Carnivores HD was still like a 6-ton one. And here, because you can hunt them earlier on, in an earlier level, it still spawns them in as smaller dinosaurs. So that's how I was able to get away with a less than 5-ton Tyrannosaurus. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. It felt like it was all over the place, and I apologize for that. The commentary was sporadic, the action seemed to be nonstop, so hey, if that's your, style of play and preference in commentary and gameplay, you're welcome, I guess. So now that this has been our final episode in terms of unlocking stuff, we've got, nothing else to really unlock or show off in the game. What I want to do for episode 10 is something a little bit different. So, in terms of our next episode, again, episode 10, I am 77% of the way through unlocking all of the trophies or achievements for Dinosaur Hunt. I have 4 left before I hit Carnivores Platinum. And so I thought for our next episode, it'd be fun to go ahead and complete those 4 trophies and see if I can get Carnivores Platinum, get Platinum in this game. I'm not sure when that episode's gonna be done. I've been sticking to a Monday-Thursday schedule for this series so far, but I don't think I'm going to have it done by the next Monday, so it's just going to get done when it gets done. But I think that'll be a fun way to maybe add a little bit more, unorthodox goals for this particular playthrough. The ones I have left are, let me get them pulled up here. I've got King of the Island, which is to get all the dinosaurs on an island in a single hunt. I don't know if that means kill or collect. We'll probably collect just to be safe, but so basically just wipe out an island of dinosaurs. I think that one will be quite a bit of fun. I've also got Deadeye to complete, which is to shoot all your ammunition at living dinosaurs during a single hunt. So basically 100% accuracy, can't miss, and it's got to be shot at live dinosaurs. So you can't just kill a dinosaur and then pump the rest of your shots into that corpse. It's got to be a living one. I've also got Predator Becomes Prey, which is to one-hit take down 3 carnivores while they're eating. That one shouldn't be too difficult. That's a pretty reliable way I hunt anyway, so I think that one should be pretty easy to pull off. And then the big one that I always have found myself struggling with is going to be Hunting Streak, which is to play 16 successful hunts in a row. So basically 16 hunts, no deaths, no false evacuations where you just exit to the main menu. You gotta, get in there. I don't know what the game defines as a successful hunt. I'll probably come up with something on my own to kind of make up whatever criteria I'm gonna put forth in place for that. So that'll be our next episode. Again, not sure when it's gonna get done, but hopefully there's well, I say hopefully not, but I do hope, in fact, that there is some new Dinosaur Hunt content that comes out before then, so we can have another episode that comes out before that, because as Dinosaur Hunt receives updates and new content, I want to continue updating this particular playlist with our little gameplay series here. But unless, there's some additional content, then I guess our next episode will be once I get all of those trophies and challenges done, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. Thank you for all of the feedback and suggestions and comments and likes you guys have left. I really do appreciate it. I hope that this has been helpful or at least entertaining in some way to you. I don't know exactly how it would be, but you guys seem to keep clamoring for it, so here it is. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I feel like, again, barring the 100% Carnivores Platinum completion for the trophies, I feel like I'm once again caught up on this game, and I'm ready for new content. So, again, Digital Dreams is working on the game. I don't want anybody to, you know, start throwing their hopes and dreams away from this game yet. They are continuing to work on that. A big shout out to F&A Games in the Carnivores Community Discord server, who is keeping us updated. He's a representative of Digital Dreams. Keeps our community updated on what all's going on. He's been a big help in making sure that we know that there is still progress being done on the game, and we are very much looking forward to what is coming next, and I sure hope it is soon. So, thank you guys again for watching. Again, this episode was all over the place, and I apologize for that, so if you made it this far, thank you. You're awesome, you guys are all truly the best, and I will see you guys next time.